unpredictable Roddy Piper returns, and AJ Styles defends the NWA World's title against Jerry Lynn.
The opening contest for total non-stop action is a four-way tag team match to crown the new #1 contenders for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. Making their way to the ring, the team of the Suntan Superman, Ron the Truth Killing, Big Jizzle, PG James, and K-Dog. Oh man, they are the 3 Live Crew.
Unbeaten as a 3-man team on TNA pay-per-views and our syndicated Explosion show, tonight we'll see if 3 Live Crew can remain equally successful as a traditional 2-man tag team in the very untraditional setting of a 4-corner tag match.
Back in the cut. What I want to know is, where my dogs at? Where they at? Yo, all them ladies that know how to drop it like it's hot, say, hey! Yo, let me speak up this. Órale! ¡Arriba la raza! And before we do the damn thing, Nashville, as well as the rest of the world, next week right here on NWA-TNA, the 3 Live Crew is going to drop their hit single next week. Now let's do the damn thing.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing team number 2 from Johnson City, Tennessee. He is the KIG, Kid Kash, and his tag team partner, standing 6'8", the Monster of Vince.
Dominant as a tag team in recent months on TNA Explosion. Many people feel that the pairing of Kid Kash and Abyss brings together the best of both worlds. The power game of the 6'8", 300+ pound Abyss and the high-risk X-Division style of Kid Kash. What a combination.
Well, Mike, you know how I feel about it. These guys will be great together, and if Kash can control Abyss, they're going to be something else.
It is a team number 3, being led by Father James Mitchell. They are the team of Slash and Sinn, the disciples of the new church.
The new disciples of the new church, Slash and Sinn, defeated Julio De Niro and CM Punk back on August the 20th and fought on equal ground in a no-contest 6-man tag against 3 Live Crew 1 week later when they were joined in that 6-man tag by the franchise Shane Douglas.
Mike, it's so good to see the disciples of the new church back in tag team action. What a match.
And introducing team number 4. They are the former NWA World Tag Team Champions. They are America's Most Wanted.
Oh yeah, they're back. They don't have the belts, but they're going to get the opportunity to get a shot at those tag team titles, Don.
Mike, they're on the outside looking in tonight. To get back in that picture, they've got to go through 3 tag teams. First one to get the pinfall wins this match. America's Most Wanted wants a rematch with Diamond and Swinger in a bad way.
And I think AMW would have to be ranked as, well, the most effective, certainly the highest decorated of these 4 teams over the course of the past year. Chris Harris and James Storm, 3-time NWA World Tag Team Champions. They fell victim to manager Glenn Gilbert's interference 3 weeks ago tonight, losing the tag team titles to Simon Diamond and Johnny Swinger. And what a way to kick off tonight's show. We're joined at the broadcast table by K-Dog, Conan. Obviously, Conan, you've got a lot to talk about as far as this match is concerned, as well as the debut of 3 Live Crew single 1 week from tonight.
Yo, what them up? Mike, Don, you know, it's a pleasure to be here back in the cut. And you know what? We're going to win this thing. We're going to be the #1 challengers, and we're going to be the tag team champions. We've been in the gym. We've been training. Sometimes it's hard to train because you're on the road all year. We don't have an off season like most sports. But these 2 right here, they're as ready as they're ever going to be.
This is a matchup. Let's set the rules straight so that everybody understands where we're headed here. It's first fall wins the match, either pinfall or submission.
Well, you know, anybody out here has got a chance of winning this. Of course, AMW, former tag team champions. Over here, you got, as you said before, the power and the high flying of Kid Kash and Abyss. The contrast has actually been real good for them. It's really worked out.
You know, the disciples of the new church, also former tag team champions. You know, they want to get back in here. Conan, let me ask you real quick here. here as they got Storm up.
Nice.
Let me ask you real quick here, Conan. You have to apply a different strategy in a match like this, correct? Since there's only one pinfall, sometimes you find yourself having to break it up just to keep your team in it, correct?
Absolutely correct, and I think that's one of the mechanisms right there that makes this a much more difficult match than a normal tag match.
And we just saw the save by the Wildcat Chris Harris as a part of that kind of a strategy. Right here in front of us at the broadcast table, the Wildcat Chris Harris gets in the face of Father James Mitchell, who backs up in a hurry.
And that's another intangible that comes into play. You got James Mitchell helping out the new church, so you got a lot of things out here that don't let you fully concentrate at the job at hand.
Four corners tag match with high stakes. The winning team ranked as the #1 contenders to the new NWA World Tag Team Champions, Glenn Gilbert's duo of Simon Diamond and Johnny Swinger.
Great move there by BG James. He kind of took the tag on his own to get in there and try to sneak a quick pin.
And even though America's Most Wanted has been tag team champions here on multiple occasions, you got to remember, you got a lot of experience in the opposing corners. You got Kid Kash, trained by Rock and Roll Express, with about 14 years in the business. Of course, Wolfie D also with about 14 plus. And then, of course, BG, who's been a tag team champion at numerous promotions.
Kid Kash goes for the quick cover and able to get a 2 count on B Jizzle, your man from 3 Live Crew, BG James. You know, we saw earlier on the broadcast here that this broadcast and all TNA pay-per-views now available with a Spanish audio commentary as well. Another pin attempt by Kash and another near fall.
Flash comes in to break it up there. You can't allow a pin to happen if your team's not involved. It really makes for some unbelievable action, Mike.
Yo, well, it's cool that you mentioned that, Mike, about the Spanish announcing, because I've been doing that for 3 months. At the beginning, it was kind of like a pilot program in the embryonic stages, and you know, the people have been calling in, nice, and ordering the pay-per-view. So we're really happy with the results, because we have a huge Hispanic community, not just in the United States, but in Puerto Rico and Mexico.
Great to have Conan join us for this matchup in terms of English commentary, but during the balance of tonight's pay-per-view, it'll be yourself and our broadcast colleague Armando Quintero. Off the top rope, Kid Kash connects with that great springboard drop kick. You saw the replay, and now we go back live action, and we have Kid Kash perched up on the middle rope. Goes to drop the elbow, but BG James able to roll away. BG James certainly experienced when it comes to high-profile tag matches.
Definitely, and I'm surprised Kid Kash even tried that move again. That's more of a rookie mistake made by a veteran, but you never know. Sometimes Kid Kash could also be feigning it.
You know, we see Kid Kash here on the receiving end of the axe kick from the Truth. You know, Kid Kash has just taken this lack of respect to new heights, I guess maybe new lows. How about slapping former wrestler and our NWA broadcast colleague Terry Taylor back-to-back consecutive weeks? I think Kid Kash was lucky to have red shirt security holding back Terry Taylor a week ago.
Well, Kid Kash has shown no respect for anybody. Extension on that kick by the Truth.
Boy, 3 Live Crew headed together there for teamwork.
And let me tell you something, not for nothing, but I'm talking about, nice.
We talked about the saves that we anticipated, and that's exactly what went down there as Sinn was able to come in and take BG James off the pin attempt.
And let me say something, for pure athletic talent and creativity, I put my man Ron the Truth Killings against anybody in this promotion, whether it be AJ Styles or Alex Skipper.
Well, he is the former NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
That is true. Look at Kid Kash getting a little cocky with him. Wrong guy. Ron the Truth will take it to you. There you go.
Oh, well, Kid Kash tagging the big man, Mike.
Backs up into the corner. Tag is into 6'8", 300-plus pounds of the monster that they call Abyss.
Listen to the silent rocking Truth's name. Yeah.
Truth, the drop down to avoid the contact from Abyss. Now the tag is in to BG James. Quick tags here, and BG James just tagged in Sinn.
Well, they've obviously studied this monster, guys, and they got to keep him completely off balance.
Yeah, all the teams here, with the exception of Kid Kash, helping in against Abyss. Wildcat Chris Harris tags in BG James. That's one way to wear down the big man.
Tell you what great strategy.
Common enemies have found a common bond, and they're working it.
Kid Kash screaming. What in the world is Kash slapping Abyss for?
I mean, what's this all about? You think this is part of that mind control that we've been talking about? The open hand slap.
Well, whatever he said, it seems to have got Abyss fired up.
Almost as if it was a wake-up call for Abyss.
He's taking everybody out.
Big power with the clothesline.
Look at that. He just picked up Storm, completely threw him into the ring.
Back elbow for Sinn.
That was an unbelievable sequence of events right there. As there goes Storm. Look at how the power. Oh! But he can't catch them both.
A bandera into a pescado, followed by another pescado. Finally, they got the big man down.
Check this out in the ring. Kid Kash has got Ron the Truth killed.